See, when you grow up in the hood, you know, you get older and you grow up and you start letting a lot of hood shit go. Bitch. You start letting a lot of fucking hood shit go. And when you start letting that shit go, you know, that's when you growing up. But you gotta grow up though. Like, you gotta grow up and stop thinking you can play in the streets. Stop thinking that you can play in the streets and shit. You know, cause the game is the same, just the faces change. And you know, you wanna keep playing in the streets, pressing your luck, you gonna fuck around, the system gonna get you, you know. Some people can't let the streets go, they can't get out the game. You know, some people can't. But at the end of the day, you gotta let that shit go. You gotta grow up. Especially when you start having kids. You gotta think about your kids, because it's just not you no more. You know, you got a little one at home depending on you for you to come home every day. And you know, man, I had to learn that lesson. You know, I really learned it when I lost my little homie 3 years ago, if y'all remember that. You know, I learned that shit when I lost my little nigga. You know, that shit hit me to the core. And when he got justice, I started cutting street ties. Because, you know, I still got some street ties, but I cut 90% of them because, you know, ain't no point. Ain't no point, you know. I'm getting older, you know, my daughter getting older, and she depend on me to come home every day. You know. And at the same time, you know, playing in the streets ain't gonna get you nothing but jail or dead. And the system basically don't give a fuck about taking you away from your child, and the streets don't give a fuck about taking you away from your child neither. You know. So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, you just gotta grow up and start letting that shit go. Like I say, a lot of us, we 25 and older. Some of us knocking on 30. You know, so it's like you gotta let that shit go. Like, yeah, you keep some street ties and, you know, some street ways because that's survival. But at the end of the day, you know, it's like, you know, being out there in the field, nah, you don't do that shit. Because you ain't gonna do nothing but fuck yourself up. Ain't no, you know, ain't nobody beating the streets. They get out of the streets, but beating the streets, hell no, the streets gonna win every time. The streets gonna win every fucking time. Well, anyways, you know, you watching this video and you coming up and you in the streets, get your money and get up out the streets. Get your money and get out of there. Don't stay in there trying to get greedy. You make you a couple M's, you know, get up out the game. Because the streets gonna always be there. The game gonna always be there. It's just the faces of the game change. You know, just the faces have changed. You know, so don't stay there trying to get it all. Get what's yours. Get out of that shit before them indictments start coming. Because you know they love handing out RICOs. You know the crooked ass government love handing out RICOs. As soon as they find out you making more money than them. As soon as the police find out you making more money than they law breaking ass, you know they gonna start trying to build a RICO case. And they gonna hand out RICOs. You know, so get y'all money and move the fuck on. Because it ain't worth, you know, losing your freedom, fighting for your life, you know, in this shit. Because like I say, this shit gonna always be here. 20 years from now, you go do a 20-year bid, 20 years later, it's still gonna be the same game, just new faces. The motherfuckers that was shitting on themselves right now gonna be in the game, be in the field, getting active and all that good shit. You know, so let it go. Get your money and let it the fuck go. It's not worth it. But anyways, I'll catch y'all in the next video. As always, stop the snitching. Stay dangerous. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll catch y'all in the next one. So, I'm out.